$826,881 is what I pulled in total. So that was 2 payments. Amazon probably paid me out. I think one of them, if I remember correctly, I did this last night. One of them was like 5 something. The other one was like 3 something. I brought in $8,268.81 from Amazon in January of 2018. These are some of the expenses that I had, but not my cost of goods. That's down here. Commissions and fees. So that was probably like the Jungle Scout, like you saw on that one, which was I think like 20 or 39 bucks for the extension. That might have been the web app. That was the web app. The extension's $99 one-time payment, so that's completely different. The web app, that was probably for private label products. If you're doing online arbitrage, you don't need the web app. You just need the Chrome extension. So I think I probably paid 39 bucks for that. Some of the other commissions and fees were like GoDaddy, some Wix stuff for my website, GMass, stuff like that. So contract labor was actually, to hire a VA to start training them, because I paid the VA a lot in March to do that while I was traveling. I was traveling most of March, and I also moved in March, I believe, or it might have been the end of February. So I started to train my VA, and then I paid him a lot in March too, once he got the hang of it. So that's what the $200 contract labor charge is. Office expenses, I think I bought like a new desk, and I also bought a printer to print out all my, like the labels that I print out and stuff like that. Paper, ink, stuff like that, little office expenses. I don't remember what the insurance was. That's probably like, it's not health insurance, it's other than health. It could be like my dental, which you can also write off, but I'm not a tax professional. Don't want to give you tax advice. Consult with an accountant. Always consult with an accountant. So that's what all that stuff is. That's all the expenses. And then I believe I paid, hold on. I wrote it down. In expenses, I tallied all that stuff I just showed you on my bank accounts and all these. So down here in my bank account and my Discover, with my business credit card, all those expenses, I wrote them down. They are $2,105 even. That's weird. 2,100. What is it? $2,105 even was the expenses. So that means that the net. This is why the spreadsheet's great, because it all deducts. So this is what I netted after all these expenses, right? So Amazon paid me out $8,268.81. I expensed these things for other things that were related to my business. Which for a grand total of $831.08. So my net income off that before the cost of goods was $7,437.73 in February of 2018 from online arbitrage specifically. Then I spent $2,105 on products total in the month of February 2018. So I deduct that. So let's take the numbers now, and we'll find out exactly what I made and what I have to pay taxes on. $7,437.73 minus the cost of goods down here is $2,105 even. For a grand total, I don't know if you can see this, $5,332.73 is what I made. So after cost of goods, after the write-offs, $5,332, and 73 cents is what I made, which means that if we take a conservative approach, and like I said, everybody pays different amount of taxes, we assume that I pay 40% in taxes overall to the federal government, obviously, the IRS, to your state and your local, because you have to pay 3 sets of taxes. We'll take a conservative estimate and say that I have to pay 40%. So conservative, from my opinion. I would love to pay more, and you don't want to pay less, because then you're going to owe. So let's I'll multiply that by 0.6, so I know exactly what 60% of that. If I keep 60%, I pay 40% in taxes. What I actually netted, what my take-home money was, it's $3,199.64 roughly. So that's what I took home. That's my take-home money. So a lot of people see this number right here, income, $8,268.81, and they might spend $8,000 of that and think, oh, I still made $268, but I spent it on a Lambo. No, you didn't make that. You didn't make that because you have to expense some of these things out. You spent stuff on office equipment. You spent stuff on cost of goods. All that stuff is what you made, and then you have to pay taxes on what you netted. So you didn't even make $7,437. You have to pay taxes on that. So really, even though Amazon paid me out, this is still great money, guys, because think about it. If you're making $5,000 a month in a normal job, you're still going to be paying taxes on that. You might only be getting, your paychecks might only be like $1,500 or something like that. So I netted almost $3,200 after all the taxes and everything. That's what I took home. So if you can't live off of $3,100, obviously your expenses are too high, but just keep in mind, it's important to keep tabs and understand what's coming in and what's coming out, what you've got to pay taxes on, and be prepared for it.